Alright, so I think that this is a video that is probably more geared toward people that are younger than their 20s or in their 20s, probably like the beginning stages of their 20s. Not that it doesn't apply to people that are also older, but I'm kind of saying it from my perspective because it's something that I'm going through right now. And so it kind of depends on what you're looking to get out of this video, but I think that certain points will pertain more toward people that are a little younger. So you should 1,000% travel while you're young because it's beneficial for you in so many different ways. One, ignorance is not bliss. And this is something that really bothers me because I feel that I am quite ignorant when it comes to the states that are in the center of the U.S. So I have made my own assumptions on these states based on what I've heard from other people. I haven't actually experienced anything firsthand, and so I wasn't able to have my own clear understanding of what life was like in a different place other than where I'm from. So I think that, one, it's very good for that because you're not going to be ignorant to what is in your own country. Granted, you can travel internationally as well. That is something that I have done and I plan to do again. But for right now, in my 20s, traveling within the U.S. is very affordable. And also, my friend and I have this goal where we want to see all 50 states. So these road trips, I just got back from one. This is why I'm making the video. These road trips are something that are amazing because you're on the road the entire time. We drive or we fly into a city and then we just take off and we drive everywhere. And you can see how every part of the country is different, both geographically, both the way that even housing structures and people, personalities, everything is so different based on where you're located. And it's crazy to see the differences and be able to point them out and then experience them firsthand rather than just hearing about it from other people. So the second reason why I think that everybody should travel is you want to make unique memories in strange places. And by strange places, it's not necessarily that places that are not home are strange, but it's just not the norm. It's not what you're used to. And so it allows you to step outside of your bubble and experience new experiences. Another thing, save your money. That's my first and foremost, save your money. I'm very, very good at saving money, but I'm also really, really good at spending money. So that being said, spend your money. If you're putting away money every single week, that's fantastic, and it's something that you should be doing because it's a great way to manage your finances, which is going to come in handy later on in your life. But while you're young and either you have a roof over your head or even if you have, even if you're paying rent, set aside money that you can use to travel and experience new things because spending money when you're younger is pretty easy to do, and if you spend it on meaningful experiences, it's going to be worth so much more to you when you're older than that shirt that you got at Forever 21 just because you thought it was cute. It's a different mindset, and I think that the memories that you make in things that you buy in different places are going to be more meaningful to you than a shirt that's trendy for a couple of months. Going off of that, you want to spend your money now before you have too many responsibilities and before you have too many commitments in your life where it makes it more difficult for you to leave. If you do it when you're young, you have more of that free spirit and that desire to travel, and you have more of an ability to do that rather than when you're older and you're settled down, you have a job, you have a significant other, you have animals, you have a mortgage. So once you have all of those things, it's just more factors that play into where your life is going to be later on down the road. Another reason you should travel. You can be stressed in your 20s. You can be very, very stressed in your 20s. I'm very stressed because I don't have a full-time job yet. And the number of jobs that I work now to make up for the job that I don't have, it's very taxing on me because I have to be in 5 different places at once. And if I didn't have my planner, I'd probably lose my mind because I don't know where I have to be the next day. I live day by day. And so it's very important to give your brain a rest. And I think that that's something that a lot of people neglect. I know that I'm one of them. But it's very important to just let your brain not think for a little bit And you will notice a difference just entirely if you just let your brain relax. Try meditation, it actually works. Another reason why you should travel, because if people find out that you're traveling, people that you meet in different states, in different locations, wherever, if they find out that you're traveling and you're not from where they're from, they are so willing to talk to you and get to know you, and it starts a conversation. Get off your phone, talk to people, meet people, learn about their lives, learn about their second cousin, learn, like, just the stories that you'll get out of meeting people and talking to them face to face are much more meaningful, whatever the phrasing is, than a story that you read on Facebook. Also, that being said, learn. Open your eyes. Don't be closed-minded. Learn about everything that you can. Just be a sponge for as long as you possibly can, because the more you learn, the better off you'll be. In a conversation, be that person that knows about something. If somebody mentions, like, a place that they go on vacation, or if somebody mentions an obscure town or a sport or something that you've experienced or you've done, that instantly is a conversation starter. And the more that you experience, the more that you do, the more that you travel, the more conversations you'll be able to have, and you'll actually have knowledge about them because you've done it, you've been there, you've experienced it. I guess my final point is enjoy your life before you really have to settle down. Granted, you can always travel and you can do fun things when you are with a significant other, or when you're married, or when you have kids, but the experience is going to be entirely different if you do it while you're young. And it's going to be different because if you don't have any real true ties to anything, you're going to experience the true free-spiritedness of the adventure. So never let the adventure die, but definitely do it while you're young. I'll leave you with this. Travel. Your money will return, your time will not.